Welcome back, everyone, to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Let's go ahead and get started and see if we can finish out this intro. If you don't remember, if you didn't watch last episode, you should, but if not, just kidding. If not, we just escaped, we were in a hospital. We just woke up a snake, and now we're being chased by a man on a horse, and they're both made of fire, or they're on fire, and I'm not sure. And Psycho Mantis is also part of them. And if none of that makes sense to you, that's okay, because this game is not going to make sense for a lot of things. So let's go ahead and just get started. Reload while we're being chased. Bag up. Ow. All right. Whoa. Back up. I don't even know where he's at. Back up. I missed. Stay back, you.
Shoot him! Don't let him attack!
I can't. Oh, I see. I just didn't know he was gonna attack like that.
Did you get him?
I don't know. Probably not.
We shook him off.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, I see. We hit him when he's going to attack, so that way he can't shoot him directly at us. Back up. Back up. Just run through the fire. Oh, now it's raining? Okay, now we just got struck by lightning. Who controls lightning? Okay, now we're in the water. Cool. This intro's been out of this world. Or prologue, or whatever you want to call it. At least the horse made it. The Awakening. Okay, we were literally just there, so we could have maybe. But it's fine. Alright. Complete prologue Awakening. We got an A. Good job, everyone. Codename Chick. Cool. It took us 59 minutes to do that. Heroism, we got 800. So this is all tying us back. It's a good thing we played the why am I not remembering the Peace Walker game, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, because it tied all that to this, because none of this was in Metal Gear Solid 4, because obviously 4 was technically not even tied to this one, and obviously none of this was in 3. Back at it. Let's go, Snake. Oh, Psycho Mantis. Hi, Psycho Mantis. What are you doing? You gonna make the rain go away?
Come on.
No. Just everything is on fire. Oh, is that Ocelot?
The name's Ocelot.
Nah, it's Ocelot.
Boss, you know who I am.
I do.
A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. Second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller.
Kazuhira.
9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher.
Yes.
You were considered dead.
Yes.
The day, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time.
Oh, Miller's
It's
alive?
your only chance. First, we need to save Miller.
Oh.
He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
You gotta do that every
Can't
time?
keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army.
I thought I turned on the
Troop strength
subtitles.
somewhere around 100,000.
I thought I turned on the subtitles for all.
Squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a logger.
Huh.
Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there.
Okay.
Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Us and Ocelot. So Ocelot was never against us in the other ones, I guess. He was always. I think we learned that at the end of 4. Chapter 1, Revenge. How many chapters are in this one, I wonder? I don't know. Cyprus. We're in the whaling ship. Or that's where we were? Were we in Cyprus? Stay awake. Yeah, we gotta get him an electric hand. We need to get there it is. I was gonna say we need to get him that one guy's hand. Remember Zadornov? His red hand? Our watch and everything. And he's back. With a new arm and everything. It only took a whole boat ride. All right, we got Ocelot's briefing, The Man on Fire, music tape 2. Assuming we can all review that later. Zooming in. Episode 1, Phantom Limbs. It's chapter 1, but it's episode 1? It's episode 1 in chapter 1? I don't know. March 21st, 1984. North Kabul, Afghanistan. Is that Kabul? Ooh, I don't know.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days.
Oof.
Not much time left.
The weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Starring Punished Venom Snake? What was that? Ocelot. It's in our head.
You getting used to it?
Skulls. Damn.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. Should be the perfect one.
JFRE Array Ocelot. Oh, that's the shrapnel. I was like, what is in his head?
Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye droid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem
Wandy?
is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Okay. What are these?
Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope?
See the village? Straight ahead? To the right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there.
Okay.
It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Okay. How do I move?
Take a look through your binoculars.
Take a look at what?
Something wrong? Put a marker on the village, boss.
Oh.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days tops. If we fail and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk.
Okay.
See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move.
Okay.
How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Well, thanks, Ocelot.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you and return as Big Boss.
I will.
That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Not one of
Ocelot.
Miller's bodyguards survived. But they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll
Nice.
be missing them.
That's what
There is
causes.
only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Always with the hopping. Never move.
Marker removed.
There we go. So we can do that while those X's, like barricades, or is that a bush? Whoa. Okay. That's how we hide. Huh. That's funny. That's our overall location. Do I? That's how we go faster. I was like, how do we go faster? Whoa. Kinda just moves on his own, if I'm being honest. Wait, where's the other arrow over here?
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
How do I get off?
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. There are bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
What was he saying? It was like roll or something? It was like a roll or something, right? Oh, what is that? Just a sheep. Whoa. What is this?
That's a rough diamond. Those
Materials?
materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later.
Well,
Why not start
right.
gathering them?
Whoa. Whoa. You just wasted like my whole suppressor by doing that. I didn't think it would just shoot. Alright, what do we got? We got a silenced. We got our arm. We got a hand grenade. in a Venom cigar.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Okay. I drop him like a bush. Right here. Out of sight. Can't even see him. Alright, we're gonna try to do one with the sleepy by the knocking him out. See if I can get it straight on this time. Nice.
Outpost
Capture an apple. Oh, nice. Can I throw him in the fire? I don't trust him. He might wake up. Need enough brush where they won't see him. Right here? It's good enough. Oh, I thought I could get in that. Ooh. Material. Oh, we could have jumped in that window. I don't know what I just picked up. I'm just picking up everything. Oh god, it's so bright. Anything up here? Give us a little bit of lay of the land, right? There's not an enemy, but a turret.
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Okay. Let's go check it. Rough diamonds. How do I get my horse? I just whistle?
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
I was like, how do I do that? Come over here. I don't know what our horse's name is. Does it say? Whistle called D-Horse. It's D-Horse. I'm right here, D-Horse. What was that? That was weird. Whoa, there's nothing good in here. It's so weird with the music when you do it. Run. Should we go up there? Oh no, we're closer to here.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
What does that mean? Oh, the minerals. I was like, what is that? What just happened?
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Right here? Crawling with enemies. I don't see that many. I got that guy. Oh, there's a guy over there. Oh, there's a couple of the dudes over there. Anything else? Soviet flag. Okay. Just remember, we don't have to go in every single building. Just looking for some intel.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up. Who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Okay. Do I not have night vision goggles? I don't have anything in this place. Alright, we're gonna take this guy out first.
There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Okay. Chill out with that, Snake. Oh, there's a dude right there. This is the one with the tighter security, but all I see is that one guy. Alright, we're gonna try to do a behind. Forgot what it was. Ah. Top.
Where are your friends?
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
It's fine. We'll just kill him. Obviously, like, this is where we're going, right? Just looking for anybody else. There's that guy. Is there no one else here? Alright, buddy. So there was somebody else? Oh yeah, there's a guy right there. Huh. Oh, there's a guy right there too. Where's his head? Is that it? No. Got him. I want to know where was the guy that found out that I shot him. Like, how'd they even know? Oh shit, he's right there. Where the hell was that guy?
The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
Outpost captured. You have arrived at your destination.
What's that? Just knocking everything over. That outpost capture, right? So we're done. I'm sure like auto pickup. Your resources.
Is that?
What is that? Oh, is that Kaz's or is that ours? Oh, that's ours. I was like, what is that?
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction
Now we know where
arrived
Miller
at the
is.
base.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
What's that noise? Alright. So, well, we got like 20 million cassette tapes.
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dikelia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for
The
you.
target is Kazuhira Miller, your old partner. He was captured by the Soviets and is being held at 1 day. The target is Kazuhira.
Stop.
The target
No,
is
stop
Kazuhira
playing.
Miller, your old partner. He was captured by the Soviets and is being held at 1 day. He's gonna look a lot worse than that photo, but I'm sure you'll know him when you see him.
He said, Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Can't actually listen to it. Nope. Trying to get rid of him. Alright. Do we need to listen to any of this? World affairs over 9 years? What happened in Caribbean? Can we just like...
You were hospitalized in Dikelia, a British sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Dikelia? The UK and the US remain close allies.
Go check it.
The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto. Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy? Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
Oh, what's this?
He said I was in the British military.
That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base.
They hire
It's sure to be useful sometime.
Dikelia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all. What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south. Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN is
Black carrot. It's something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals.
Another reason it was the perfect place to hide in. Easy to spot any outsiders snooping around. So how do things stand? Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent state. But it's only Turkey that recognizes it. In the past, the Greeks and Turks lived side by side in the same villages. There are reasons to fight.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Alright.
Greece, Turkey, Britain, America. They all have their own stake in
Sight, sound. Keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you.
Just fans the flames. And then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy.
There's another one.
The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You're up. We're changing ships. We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler. The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it? Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We've got to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan.
It's an enemy guard post.
There we
Watch yourself.
Via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road. And then continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter-strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It'll be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news. The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it
Golden Crescent.
Boycott of the Moscow.
It's a type of medicinal plant.
Boycotted.
We can use that to make
there's the
tranquilizer
other
rounds
one.
more potent.
Protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
No one left alive.
The Second Cold War. And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes. Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat,
Oh, I can pick up the radio?
afterward. Apparently his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs. Islamic extremists? Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years. We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage, and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed. Countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they've pulled their forces out.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna go up here. Let's go check this out first.
Private forces. Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization has just one of many TFs now. The entire world is after you. But at the same time, it needs you too.
Yeah.
Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You'd formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and what's a fantasy caused by the coma. It's still all a mess, huh? All I can do is tell you the facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men, basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so the international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing
almost
went
out of
down
ammo.
in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect
I didn't realize there was
opportunity
two
to
of
get you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean.
Oh, I can
Those of your men out on assignment returned right away.
scare him?
They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day.
Yeah.
That was XOF's primary objective.
XOF,
As far as
okay.
most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that.
Oh!
Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open.
How do we do the
Full
hide again?
venom. The days of Naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back.
There we go.
Venom
I forgot how to
Snake.
hide. Ah,
This world still
that's
needs
why we're
you.
called V.
Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
I can still feel my real arm.
You better
It's a
just
Soviet communications post.
have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old head.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah. At the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experienced any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. I don't know about this. This one's gonna be tough, if you ask me. Oh shit, there's a dude right here. can't see me. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be fun. I don't got enough tranks, so I'm gonna have to start shooting people. Start one guy at a time.
Your suppressor is no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
That's not good. I like, you know, take them out. How could they hear me with that music blaring? What? I thought I captured the place. Yeah, I thought I captured the place. Where was the... Oh, up there. No more for you. Oh, really? Oh. Huh. I thought we could just turn it off. I thought that's what this said. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Oh, they're over there. I see. Is that all of them? Oh, there's a lot more of them than I thought. Whoa. Oh, there he is.
Outpost captured.
My outpost. I got hit a couple times. I didn't know there were so many over here. That's my bad. Oh, what is? I was like, what is that? All right. Well, we didn't rescue Kaz because, of course, I got distracted. What's this? Nothing. Empty box. Alright. Yeah, I got distracted like I do with everything, so. Do you have like a stamina gauge? How do I get... Oh, this is what I was looking for. Shush. I'll get my suppressor back. Ah, I gotta pick up the magazine. Support. Can they shoot these? No. The other one? Cool. I don't know how we get a suppressor back, but maybe we'll find out. Wrong thing. I keep trying to use X to jump. Alright, now we can go save Kaz.
Use your horse.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm gonna go grab my horse. Alright, let's see. Is there a way to save or no? Oh, thought we did all of them.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
Oh,
And when he got
shit.
sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
We escaped on horseback. He wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to save. Or maybe we don't save at all. Maybe we don't save at all. Okay, we'll get closer and then we'll take a break. Can you not pick this up while we're walking? Or on the horse? No. That sucks. Let's go. Oh, I think there was literally another one right there. Whatever, it's fine. We'll get closer so we can survey it at least, right? I want to know how we get a suppressor back. Also, how we get more tranquilizers. I wasted all of them on the other guys. Now we're gonna have to take down this whole base without any silencers or suppressors or tranks. I guess if we could find an outpost, we could take out the outpost before. Oh, okay. Oops. I didn't know I could kill animals. Oh, I'm sorry, sheep, goat.
You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's alright.
Yeah, I
he's
see
not
him.
your average client.
Okay. This is perfect. Then we'll take a break right here.
Sun will
It'll be
rise
dawn soon.
momentarily.
Your surroundings will be easier to see, but that goes for the enemy as well. The guard detail in Soviet outpost changes in the morning too. Watch yourself.
Okay. And there's a lot of them. Trying to mark as many of them as I can. Cool. I like it. Alright. We'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.